How did you know you found the one?
When I found myself enjoying the little things, just because I was doing them with her. I realized that if I happened to be doing or experiencing something fun, I always wanted her around to share it with. That, and we argue well and don't hold grudges. Initial chemistry. I was doing the online dating thing and had been on a dozen plus dates of varying degrees of awkwardness and disaster. I was fed up with it. I logged on to the dating site to delete my account and embrace the Billy no dates life when this woman gave me a nudge. I was kind of blunt and said I was done with it all and didn't want to go through another 2 to 3 weeks of online chat only to meet up and have nothing to talk about. I said if she wanted to meet up and name the place, fine. If she found that too forward and a red flag, then also fine. She said she had also experienced similar problems and also wanted to skip straight to the IRL meet. I am not that chatty, but we met up at about 2 p.m. at a local pub. We were there until kicking out at 11 p.m. It flew. I had a sore throat by the end of it. A few weeks ago, we celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary. I knew she was the one when my best friend, who was a father figure, went to the hospital and his organs were failing. They gave him 2 days to live, and it all happened too fast that I called her and said we'd have to cancel our dinner plans with her mom. I was crying on the phone explaining why. All she said was, "Which hospital?" And I told her the location. I got there before her and held my dad's hand. This diamond of a woman comes in with a chimichanga and large fan orange soda, no ice, my favorite, and she sits right next to me and feeds me as I'm holding my dying friend's hand, crying hysterically. While he was loaded up on morphine, she made a smart-ass crack to me and actually made him chuckle. It was a half chuckles, but he heard her. I will marry this woman. Mark my words. I can fall asleep when he's cuddled with me. As someone that hasn't had the best relationships, it's the first time I felt safe enough to just let myself be at rest. The first time I saw him, we were long distance for 6 months, my whole being felt at peace. Yes, it's sappy as heck, but honestly, this is the first time feeling this way. They know literally everything about me and still love me. Took years for some of those walls to come down, so you don't know for a while if they're the one or if you're the one for them. Well, after being together for about 30 years, seems like we got lucky. There is no way to know if you found the one. Relationships take effort. It's like putting money in a bank. If you are both interested in investing in the relationship, you will build a lifetime together. Years just kept flying by and nothing ever went wrong, even when things got hard. Don't get me wrong, things happened. I blew tires off my car and he rode his bicycle to help me. I got pissed drunk over my family life and he helped me find bed. He was in a bit of trouble legally. I helped him get his driver's license back and navigate the courts. We got a house after being homeless and split bills and chores 50-50, and life just kept going. After years of just getting through life together and building each other bigger and bigger, there was just no way it could be anyone else. No matter what life threw us, we just did it, and did it together. Biggest green flag? I don't have to worry about what he does. I completely trust 100% that anything he does without my direct involvement will benefit me or at least not hurt me. He's his own person and I am mine. I help him be a better him and he helps me be a better me. He's a carpenter and I'm a scientist. We're very different, but anything I do will not hurt him and ditto the other way around. No controlling, no arguing, just genuine desires to have a great relationship and actions that match it. For a long time, don't go all in if your relationship fits this bill and you've known them 5 months. If they really are the one, no rush. They're not going anywhere. She matched me on Tinder, wrote first, and asked for a date. She's way out of my league and earns more than I ever will. For some reason, I don't really understand, she looks at me as I'm her favorite candy. I never believed I'd find the one. After 30 years, I did. I think I just know she's the one because she makes me happy, and I know she's never gonna leave me. The one is a person you can be completely relaxed around. I remember in past relationships, I was always worried about saying the wrong thing or trying so hard to impress. A relationship shouldn't feel like work. It should be easy. She wasn't really what I had in mind, but after I went home, I couldn't stop thinking about her.
She was so cute, so spunky, and you could tell that despite having a rough go, she had so much love to give. I had such a deep feeling that she was meant to be in my life. Went back to the shelter and adopted her the next day. I am extremely lucky as my father and I are absolutely best buds. He was diagnosed with cancer and it quickly spread throughout his body. He has been slowly declining over time. I know I found the one when my then boyfriend, now fiance, came to meet my parents. Lo and behold, they were throwing me a surprise party and he got introduced to 30 family members. He was thrown into the deep end. He was kind and respectful to everyone, but what really took the cake was he sat down and talked to my otherwise very gruff but long-winded dad. He talked to him for 2 hours about life, love, my dad's experiences, and I saw him give a few loud, long laughs. It was rare those days. He's remained close with my father as he nears the end, and his constant effort to create memories and bring my dad joy speaks so much to who he is as a person. We're getting married next week, and I couldn't have found a more goofy, kind, loving, and respectful man. Because everything was just easy. With every other person I dated, there were so many things that were hard. Maybe we didn't agree about how to spend money, or somebody wanted to spend a lot more time talking about feelings, or we didn't really share the same thoughts about the future or whatever else. With my husband, everything is just easy. We don't necessarily agree on everything, but we agree on what matters, and we just aren't assholes to each other, and we get along. Every time he looks at me, my whole body just melts. When I hold his hand while we're driving, when we play bicker while we play video games with each other, when he swings by my work to bring me Starbucks, even after he went to the wrong store because I forgot to tell him I was actually at the other store that day. When we first started dating, I was being so coy, and I actually had rejected him about 3 times, and the story always goes that he was about to simply give up on me. But I realized what I wanted. If he ever stumbles across this, I just want him to know that I'm sorry I was being so hard to get, but to know every day I get to spend with you is another day knowing that I've found my one. When my mental illness started to get worse, and instead of getting mad at me for it, he understood, did the work of talking through everything with me to find the best ways to help me through it. He continues to pay attention to my triggers so he knows what to avoid or how to immediately calm me when he sees my mood start to shift. Even on the bad days where there is nothing he can do to stop the mood swings, he's there to hold me until it stops. We've only been together for 10 months, and I have no doubt in my mind that I want to marry this man and spend the rest of my life with him.